What's up, everyone? This is Warren from the Rhapsody Piano Studio. I want to welcome you to today's live lesson. We're going to be working on Hey Jude, and this is from the Beatles Best. Beatles Best. Oh man, excuse me. So this is from the Beatles Best collection. Recorded the whole book. So if you want to look at the other arrangements, then be my guest. I actually consider this more like beginning piano, but some of the arrangements are some awkward things going on, so you might need a little bit more experience. So, if you have if you're at a pretty decent level in regards to, let's say, like easy piano, then this one might be a little bit too easy for you. But
Hey guys, actually it's been a while.
I would consider this just straight up easy piano. Yeah. All right, cool. So. Talking about, we're going to be doing Hey Jude, the sheet music and the tutorial you can watch and study by yourself after this lesson is over. Links are going to be available in the cards and the video description. Last but not least, if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so. I don't know what you waiting for. You want to get all this value information on piano lessons, covers, tutorials, all that, and hit that notification reminder as well, so you know when these lessons and videos come out.
Alright, something's... Hello, hello.
There we go.
What?
Sorry guys.
Hello?
Alright, let me do this again. I love these little technical difficulties. Alright, how about now? There we go. Alright. Alright, sorry about that.
There we go.
Alright, sorry about that.
There we go.
This is going alright. You know, guys.
This is going alright.
There we go. Okay.
You know, guys.
Reverb is off. I was about to pull this mic out for a second. Alright. Sorry for that delay. Let's get started. She's wasted enough time already. Alright, here's the beginning. There's 2 measure intro, but might as well I'm just gonna lump it all in together. Alright. I'll give you the first section and I'll stop where it stops. Alright, it's a pretty big section. We'll stop right there, and it happens to be the first page. Now, there's 6 measures here. Let's say you find that whole page difficult. You can go ahead and just do 2 measures at a time. So you're pretty much splitting this first page into 3 different sections, and you definitely need to practice in sections, aka chunks, little parts. So make sure you do little parts at a time. It's just like really good practice principles. So do this in every video. So this is your first video, now you know. All right, so the basic 2 measure intro. We just have these notes, then Hey Jude. So I guess we can skip that. You just have to. So this is where like easy piano, beginning piano, it's kind of a fuzzy area because if you're a complete beginner, it's really not easy to play 2 notes at one time. So making sure when you play these 2 notes, make sure they come down at the same time. It's like a careful listening process. That's not together, right? Hear that? All right, so you just do this a bunch of times and then Hey Jude. All right, so I'll start on Jude. We'll go back and do the whole thing together, okay? Then we have this pattern in the left hand a bunch of times. And then you're just going down 1 note, keeping the C on top. And then, all right. So might as well just show you what the left hand is doing here. You do this 4 times. 3 times, going here, and alright, so that is left hand. Let's try that together from Jude. There's 4 measures to the next page. Hope the sound is okay. Alright, cool. Ready, go.
there's F flat here, so watch the flat. All right, now right hand. Hey Jude. Now here, if you can stretch, go for it. If not, you might do something like 1, 2. It's kind of awkward, but you know, if your hand's kind of small, there's no worries about that, because I could do a 3, 5 stretch from these keys. But if that's uncomfortable, you do not want to practice with any pain whatsoever, right? So you can do 1, 2, 1, 5, or just stretch. All right, play it one more time. Okay, let's try it together, just the right hand. Hey Jude. All right, ready, go. All right, now we have a triplet here. So that's something that doesn't really show up in easy piano a lot. So some of these arrangements, when you're doing popular music, they'll have certain, you know, parts that are kind of awkward and a little bit more advanced than easy piano. So just be aware of that, okay? Triplet, right? It goes 1, 2, 3. So triplet is basically 3 notes in one beat. And I'm saying that because, you know, beginning or easy piano, you're not really even supposed to know that. All right, let's go ahead and do the first page now, together at the same time. You ready? Here we go. Ready, go. Okay, moving on, second page. I'll use 2 there. All right, now the first ending goes back to the beginning, all right? Okay, so let's split this up. I'll show you the second ending. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you look at the music, there's a repeat sign. So typically it'll show a number, like 1 means first time you're gonna repeat, and then 2 obviously move on. Okay, so here's the right hand from top of the page. Member, remember, member. Another triplet. Back to the beginning. All right, let's try that together. Ready, go. All right, now right hand is pretty simple. Oh, left hand, I mean. This part, we're gonna skip it because it's just B flat, all right? And then from here, let me see. I'm looking at the previous page to see which finger number goes there. All right, so 2. I would just move down 1 finger. So 2 on A. So we're going from heart. All right, super easy. Well, for me at least. Sorry about that. All right, let's do left hand together. Ready, go. From heart, sorry. Ready, go. All right, now top of the page, back to both hands. Okay, let's try that together. Ready, go. Then what I would do is go back and you put these sections together. So this is the entire first section, all right? Give it a listen. sorry, page turn here. Sorry. And it goes back to the beginning. All right, moving on with, let's say you do it the second time around, or if you just want to skip that repeat. Let's stop it on full, okay? So better to full. All right, here's just the right hand. That was 1, 2 actually. Now, watch those notes going into E flat here, and then another tip here. I'm giving you lots of pointers anyway. So when you get to the black keys, a lot of beginners and easy piano players, in my opinion and my experience, usually they don't know how to put their hands in the right place when you play black keys, sharps and flats. So you want to make sure your hand is up enough. There's a lot of space here. Typically, most of the students use like barely enough. So what happens if you play something like this? They have to move their hand to get to the black key, but if you just keep it here, now all you have to think about is just playing it, okay? And next part, especially when you get the thumb up here, you have to go up even higher. All right, so watch carefully what I do, my position-wise, with the black keys, so better. One, two. Okay, all right. Another easy way to think about this is if you are moving your hand a lot, you're probably not, taking my advice and reaching for the black keys enough, okay? Shouldn't be a lot of moving around. If anything, it should just be pretty much your hands or your fingers moving, okay? All right, let's try that together from better, just the right hand. Here we go. Ready, go. For the rest. All right, now let's just do the left hand. We're gonna skip better because it's just one note, okay? So the next measure, so from there, all right? All right, now, I don't know if you're gonna be able to do this, but if you do hands separate, typically with the left hand especially, you're gonna have to count very carefully. So it's a good exercise in keeping a rhythm, because there was not a lot of notes there, so you have to really keep 1, 2, 3, 4, keeping track of that rhythm when the notes come in. So it's a good practice if you want. If you can't do that, then don't worry about it. Just practice getting the notes and then do both hands, okay? All right, if you want, let's try it together. All right, here we go. Ready, go. 2, 3, 4. Rest. 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 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Usually I'll just use a metronome, so you don't have to even think about counting. That's actually better, but if you're a beginning pianist or you don't have much experience, you might be far away from that, okay? All right, back to both hands, better. Okay, let's try it together. I will slow it down. I think I'm getting faster with these songs. All right, here we go. Ready, go. how did you guys do? Hope you're doing okay with that. Let's keep it going. The last page here, we're gonna split up into two sections because from full, it says, if you're not used to this stuff, I want to point this out to you guys. It says first time, DS. DS means you just go back to the beginning. Yeah, okay. So DS, yeah, so DS. When you see DS, you'll go back to the beginning. You look for this sign. I think they call it segno, right? It's in Italian, so it's like look for the sign. You're gonna go back to here, all right? This is kind of confusing because it says first time. Because the second time you do it, because there's 3 verses here, as if this wasn't confusing enough. Let me show you what's gonna happen. You go back to the beginning, and this is all clear if you watch the video tutorial, listen to the entire form. So let's say you play from the beginning, you get all the way to there. We haven't done this section yet, but let me point it out. This is DS, first time. Go back to the first page, play from here. And you're gonna go all the way. All right, and then you go straight through. Sorry, this is confusing even me. All right, no, yeah, okay, so then the second time, you just go straight through instead of repeating, all right? Then, because this says second time DS al coda. What that means is you go back again to the sign, and this time, you're looking for the coda sign, which is right here. So that last time, which is like third time, you're gonna skip all this, coda, coda, okay? All right, hope that was clear. All right, let's do this last page. Here's the first part, full, who plays it cool, all right? Kind of the same thing. So actually this, I'll just skip it because it's all the same. So I would just take it from colder / shoulder, right? In fact, we'll do that right now. So you just skip those 3 measures and just go to the next 3 measures. So it's not a lot of notes there. We're just gonna skip the whole hand separate thing. Now, I need to point out, thirds are playing in thirds, especially here. That's gonna be really hard for you to do, okay? Because I'm assuming, again, that you have a little experience. That, we gotta start somewhere, right? Easy piano. I make it look easy. It's easy for me, right? But thousands of whatever hours of practice. This is not easy to do. Keeping a legato. Okay, so just do what you can. I think most likely what's gonna happen is this takes a lot of finger control. That's not gonna happen if if you're not there yet. So you could do that, just skipping or leaving out some notes. Nothing wrong with that. It's not classical music. Even though classical music, I'm not gonna go on that rant. All right. So you could do that too, or you could do this, or just single notes. Different combinations there, but this is really hard to do. Trust me on that. You try it yourself sometime. Just even going slow enough. It's a lot of finger control. Okay. All right. Most likely, if you try it the first time, it's probably gonna be choppy. So there's another option. You can do it non-legato, meaning it's not connected. All right. All right, that was a mouthful, but needed to explain that. So if you're getting frustrated this part, then hope you understand why. All right, here we go from colder. Let me show you one more time. I even did that without any pedal whatsoever. By the way, if you're playing this, don't use any pedal either. That's advanced stuff. I just use it because I can, and it makes it sound legato-y, if that's a word. But don't think about using pedal if you can't do it. All right, here we go. Let's try it together now. Colder. Ready? Go. Okay, and then, you know, that whole DS thing. Again, watch the tutorial, the entire video, because I pretty much followed the entire form I laid out for you here. Okay, here's the last part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 measures. Better. So it says coda, and that's where I am. All right. I skipped a whole bunch of times. They want you to play this section 3 times, so it's going to be a repeat. I mean, hopefully you know the song. If you haven't, where have you been? Hey Jude, Beatles, awesome. All right, so you want to, that last part they do, you know, da-da-da-da-da-da. Hope you guys know what I'm talking about. That was terrible. But that part, yeah, you're going to play it 3 times, okay? Short enough, but I'm just going to do it once because we're practicing here, and a good principle of practice is to save time. All right, from better again. Triplet, and another triplet here. Okay, all right, and then that's basically the entire song. So let's try from better, together, all the way to the end, and then that's it for this lesson. Here we go, ready, go. Fermata at the end, so you can hold it longer, about twice as long if you'd like. All right, anyways, that's it for today's lesson. Hope you guys enjoyed that. By the way, if you enjoyed this video, if you feel like you learned something, I hope you did. If you find it valuable, go ahead and like this video. It helps me out a lot. Hope to continue to do these free lessons for you guys as long as they're valuable for you. And if you know anyone who would love to play this on piano and wants to learn some Beatles and play, you know, piano music, share this video with them as well. Highly appreciated. Okay, thank you guys. My next live lesson is not going to be for a while. I'll be going on hiatus. So next, I'll see you at the end of this month, June, what is it, 29th? Yeah, last Saturday of June 2019. Hope to see you guys there. I'll miss my work dearly, but you got to take a break sometimes. Anyways, hope you guys practice hard. I'll see you guys next time.